Hey, what is going on, guys? With EZFN Season 4 test number 2 having just been completed and test number 3 coming very soon, I want to give you an update on what we know in terms of changes from test number 2, as well as some updates on what we can kind of expect for test number 3. We'll be covering 5 key topics today, which is a major loot pool change, 2 major bugs you need to know about, kind of a note on Siphon, and then finally an update on where controller custom binds is. And with that, let's start out with topic number 1, which is the loot pool change, and that's the purple and gold burst have been added into EZFN Season 4. Now, the purple and gold burst, I think, are decent weapons. You have to remember, in Season 5, historically, the burst got an accuracy buff. This is before that, so the burst is rather inaccurate. I still think it helps, though, because the purple and gold burst I do think are decent weapons. For keyboard and mouse, I'd give it like a considerate. I think it's viable, but I wouldn't really say it's like that amazing. You're probably better off with the Scar because the burst is pretty inaccurate. It has low DPS, so consider using it on keyboard. But on controller, if you know how to use L2, I definitely say try it out because it can be really deadly. If you time L2 with every single burst, you could have deadly accuracy and do a lot of damage very quickly. So give it a try there. Let's move on to the first bug, which is llamas. Llamas seem to be broken right now, where they act a lot more like supply drops than they do actual llamas. I've been able to open 2 llamas, and I've also talked to some other people who have opened llamas, and what happens is you tend to get a guaranteed gold weapon, you get ammo for that weapon, and then you get like 1 to 2 healing items. So don't go there expecting hundreds of mats. Treat it like a supply drop. You're going to get a gold weapon, which may or may not help you, but, you know, just worth noting that if you're getting that llama, you need a mats refresh, you're not going to get it. Let's move on to supply drops. There is a major supply drop bug going on right now where supply drops will get stuck at about 50 meters above the sky. You can still get the loot, however, by shooting them down, and the loot is not bugged. You get exactly what you'd expect, a gold weapon, ammo, that kind of stuff. But keep in mind that as soon as you shoot a supply drop, that health bar basically gives everyone within maybe a 500 to 600 meter radius a ping of where you are. You know, one of the tricks I use in Season 7 when flying in planes and looking for people is to shoot supply drops once. That creates a health bar ping, and if it disappears, I then know, okay, someone was there at the moment it disappeared. I'm going to go fly straight towards it and find them. So keep in mind that you're basically pinging your own location to all the enemies if you shoot them down, but that's just the only way to get supply drops right now, so that's just how it is. Let's move on to a note on Siphon. Siphon currently does not exist in Season 4. That historically is true. It did never exist in Season 4. I would really like to see that added in, though, because it just makes the game a lot faster and I think a lot more enjoyable when you're getting some health after your engagements, you get some mats. What that means, I really would say 2 heals is really recommended right now. I don't think you can get away with 3 heals because double shotgun is very powerful. And while, yes, you can get away with a single shotgun configuration if you know what you're doing, I think you're better off running either shotgun SMG or shotgun and another shotgun. So realistically, you need 2 close-range weapons and an AR. So I really say 2 heals is recommended. 1 heal, I just don't think 1 heal is a very good idea. You know, unless you're insane and really good at the game, you're going to naturally take damage in engagements. And if you're only carrying like minis, you're just going to end up being low health, and I don't think 4 guns is worth it. So I'd really say 3 guns is where it's at. But of course, you can mold that to your playstyle. If you can get away with 2 guns, sure. Some of you that are really good might be able to get away with 4 guns. But I'd say to start out, 3 guns is recommended with 2 heals. Finally, just want to give you an update on the custom binds mod. I was told it was supposed to get whitelisted for test number 2. I tested it. It did not get whitelisted properly. I'm working on getting that fixed. I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with that. I'm going to keep fighting to get that enabled because I really think custom binds doesn't make controller busted. It's still limited functionality, but it just makes it a lot more enjoyable to be able to rebind your buttons correctly. And I'm really hoping they can get that fixed. So I'll keep you guys updated. And with that, I hope you guys enjoy test number 3. It should be coming very soon. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one.